We live in an era of constant oversharing, where people mistakenly believe that broadcasting their every waking thought makes them authentic. But let me tell you a harsh truth, leaving absolutely nothing to the imagination doesn't make you genuine, it just makes you deeply uninteresting. Welcome back to Cold Logic. Today, we are going to explore why you should never reveal everything about yourself, and why cultivating a little bit of mystery is the most powerful thing you can do for your relationships, your career, and your overall presence. Society constantly pushes this idea that you need to be an open book. We are told to post our meals, share our daily routines, and voice our opinions on every single issue. But there is a dangerous trap here, and it is something you can think of as the anti-seducer. While a highly charismatic person knows how to attract you with a calm energy and a good story, the anti-seducer does the exact opposite. They talk way too much, often doing 95% of the talking in any given interaction. They explain everything they are doing, they moralize, and they brag, thinking they are just being natural. But in reality, they lack self-awareness. When you lay all your cards on the table and leave absolutely no room for the other person's imagination, you become off-putting. You repel people because you have made yourself completely predictable. Now, you might argue that in the age of social media, you have to be out there constantly just to stay relevant. People fear that if they step back, they will be forgotten. But if you are constantly visible, people become so familiar with you that you actually lose your aura. You become a commodity, and it is human nature to take things for granted when we see them every single day. You might shine brightly for a year by posting all the time, but eventually the crowd will find someone newer and shinier, and they will leave you behind. To prevent this, you have to understand the power of strategic absence. You have to disappear sometimes so that people do not take you for granted. Think about how massive cultural icons operate. Beyoncé disappeared for a couple of years and then completely shocked the world by dropping a country western album that nobody saw coming. Before the internet age, Michael Jackson used to disappear for 3 or 4 years between albums, which drove the public crazy with curiosity and made them talk about him constantly. They maintained their power by creating distance, which naturally builds respect and honor. By not showing us everything, they kept us on our heels. But this is not just about celebrities or social media. This exact same psychology applies to your daily interpersonal relationships, especially romantic ones. In a relationship, it is easy to settle into a routine where your partner thinks they know every single thing about you, your past, your habits, your reactions. After a few months or years, that initial energy starts to dwindle, and they begin to take you for granted. If you want to keep a relationship vibrant, you must retain an air of mystery. You do this by surprising them. Take them to a completely unexpected place, express an opinion they didn't know you held, or simply dress in a way that is a little out of character. You have to occasionally show them a side of yourself that they didn't know existed, forcing them to realize that they don't have you completely figured out. If you don't continually inject this element of surprise, the energy of the relationship will simply fizzle out. So your practical challenge for this week is to pull back. Stop doing 95% of the talking, log off for a few days, or plan a total surprise for someone who thinks they know exactly what you are going to do today. Reclaim your mystery. I want to hear from you. What is one area of your life where you realize you have been oversharing, and how are you going to step back to create some absence? Let me know down in the comments. And as always, if you want to keep mastering your own psychology and understanding the cold logic of human nature, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I will see you in the next video.